Small little information peek. They've already gotten past him. So this won't be much of a warning, and in fact, it's not at all. Sova, for whatever reason, didn't see it coming. It looked like he considered it, but when you add the slow into it, there was nothing he could have done. Oh no! They try and get even more aggressive, and they lost everything.
What have they done?
That's so crazy.
Not like this. Why have they done that? Where's the bomb going?
Well, look, Ray's got a double kill inside of the A-bomb site, which is great, but trying to push through that smoke towards spawn as well, instead of helping your teammates get in, if they try and go out heaven and actually combine to take the A-bomb site, that works so much better. They probably actually get into the site and have a chance for a win. Now, instead, a plant is gonna be fortunate.
Oh, this is uncomfortable. This is a weird round, and it will be won. Not too surprisingly, in the end, with the team who had 4 agents alive, now down to 3, of course. But yeah, a little bit. I didn't love that push through CT. That was really not
aggressive in its own right? The flash peek through that smoke and ropes to clear things out from Phoenix. There's a recon dart, sees everyone, I believe, going to try and come through that smoke. Jesmund out in the open, slows things down, allows Sova to get into position. And there's 2 kills for him, 3 for Jesmund, and they shut everything down. And look at the choke point. A lot of dead bodies strewed. All right, well, everyone else coming up mid, they're going to be in that ice. Oh, nice kill from Riku. No one wanted to get away. Rip did not want to make a noise. Wall's going to go up next. Even Taimou's got one on the defense. So this is getting shut down. Now, ooh, there's a reverse boost over, and they only get the 1.
That's not bad. They were just going to rise up the same time. It's like an elevator coming to the right floor. And now let's see what the Finnish team can do with this.
There has to be a name for that. There has to be a cool name for the reverse wall.
We'll figure it out. We'll brand it. All right. We'll make our own saying. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Let's
reactions or whatever.
Yeah, let's get in before anyone else.
Anders will probably steal it, like he does men most of the time. And terrible person. And we are going to see Jerax at least got the information there. Going to find out that there are players in towards B. At least the remainder did get 1 as well for his troubles, which is pretty good. So it should be a comfortable situation. But taking a 1v1 in that scenario, Taimou, that's risky, and it's not worked out, has it? You've taken the big bad fight, and now you put yourself in a big bad situation. Leaving down to your teammate in a 1v1, you got to hope they handle it, and they do. Jesmund put under pressure, but comes up clutch.
That's massive. Good clutch for Jesmund. 3-0. I don't know. Is it Cypher Cam? I would imagine.
Maybe a Cypher Cam from there. Oh, that Boombot's going to do very well here with the nades coming through. Yeah, lovely work. He has lost out on his support up towards heaven, though, which is going to put him under a little bit of strain, just purely because it is open. But look at those quick rotations through ropes. That is a huge rotation and really well timed. And
they're kind of boxed there, at least 3 of them. If you retreat, you have to fight to fall back because that choke point's wide open. If you want to push forward, you're going to have to fight as well. The one thing going for him is that Finland doesn't have any idea what the numbers are. Jesmund with 1 more kill. That ult is getting closer and closer. He's just 1 kill away, excuse me.
1,
Got it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It was that we switched. It's that we switched to the other race.
Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're
We're all good.
fine. Qraxs and the gang waiting it out. Jesmund is looking hot and ready to go. This is brilliant play from Jesmund. The correct support in the right place is allowing him to focus on one area and not have to be too worried. Now the call comes in.
6 kill
for
ace.
heaven. And let's get the 6 kill ace. Let's get it go. Oh, why did you do that, Turko? It could have been so good. And now Turko's turn to do something. No, Nixoon is the one who's got it. Should we call him Nixoon? I prefer Nixon. It's only the 2 heaven players currently around.
Yeah, they don't really have anything to slow either. Cypher's coming over now, just checked his cam, so he'll at least be able to get into position, but the attack is underway. Here comes the slow orb, you'd imagine. Yep, and Taimou's got the first. Now they have to come through the ice, and that is going to be slow going. Up at a new angle as well, and they've got a wide swing. Bomb is going to be planted. That box is no longer spammable, but the Sova ult is going to force him out. Tagged and eliminated, and the retake is on. And it is very successful. Jesus Christ.
Calm down, boys. Look at the little hops. Look at this happy hops. You know you've done a nice retake where you're just doing little bunny hops around the place. You're having a good time.
What a bunch of tryhards.
I know, who'd do that, right? Who would enjoy themselves in a video game? What are you guys looking at? What are they doing?
I think they're deciding who gets the defuse for the ult.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Just
I was
saving
like,
it for when he sees their economy is strong enough.
Okay, Nixoon this time. Doing pretty well for themselves. I'm a little worried for the Turkish team. This is quite flat. You know, it's fine. You lose the first, let's say, 4. You'll even give them up to 4 as like a close enough game, but you don't like a 5-0. 5-0 is starting to look a little bit worrying. This map is pretty hard to play. I mean, again, I think if you walk away with 3+ rounds, if you are equally skilled, that's not the end of the world. Nice little shoulder peek from Paura. That's pretty good work. Again, baiting out the second peek. Jesmund, though, kind of conditioned them to worry about that angle, but he's still pretty solid at holding it, so you can't really write them off too much. And a connection, that's a bit different. Riku's gone down. Mitez there with the opener. B now looking a bit vulnerable. We're going to have to see if Jerax can actually control this with the amount of people coming his way. The spray eventually comes through, but there's a lot more players here.
Oh, and she's used her ult. Pop the ult as well. There it is. And that's a victory. It's not the double jump, but it's a kill.
A great deal. You know, Jet in middle isn't a huge call, but this is big. Taimou being able to push up by B halls here. If he goes any further, he's dead, but that's exactly what you want. Qraxs goes down now. They know there's at least there was 2 in mid. And they've heard a shot from another side, so potentially kind of getting the picture of what's in front of them. Paura's again giving away information. This is a good bit of a hold from the defensive side. They've definitely worked out the info.
Oh my god, Jesmund just doesn't care whatsoever. He pushed even further. That's a great flashbang, and it backfires. Nixoon baited into the peak, it peaks with his flashbang and just gets decimated. Either way, Riku now falling back towards that B bomb site. That angle always feel like you should win, but it never works out the way you'd like it.
Slowing down this brim towards middle. They're going to have to consider their options here. Look at Jesmund's rotation. They're going to hear these steps. The call's going to be made. They are in mid, but where are they going? They can go through ropes. There's the information coming in from the traps. That's big. That's the important info you need. But keep in mind, Jerax here is only on 22 HP. Holds a bit of a passive angle just for the cross. The camera's up. I think you can also use those to look through the top windows there. So this could be good. Walls up. This is smart. This is a nice cross from the Turkish team, but 10 seconds. It's not much to play with. Anything that can go wrong could cost them this, but for now, they've got the plant. But those post-plant positions are going to be pretty subpar.
Well, Brimstone's still very low on HP. They're waiting for the heal, and there's just no time to wait any longer. Sage, 1 versus 3, and they know the location. That Ice Orb going to give it up. Doesn't let anyone progress from the one angle, at least for the moment. The nade forces him back into the double peak. He gets 2, but Jesmund thankfully finishes things off. 7-0 as the Finnish defense is standing tall. So it's looking more and more. I'm not going to chalk it up to the
death.
chain.
That's the big switch up, is Jesmund being an animal.
Yeah.
And again, Taimou's aggression working out well certainly helps that matter.
And they still haven't used those ults. 5 ults. Turkey is really doing themselves a disservice of using those to actually help them get into sites and have some kind of a victory. Drone gets taken down. They know the position of 1. That's Mitez, who's not going to be able to be aggressive while that's ticking away. And they now have heard at least 3 players towards the A-bomb site. So look at the flank. Phoenix starting to push into sewers. He's going to be met right here at the corner. Shoulder peek comes out. Big win from Rip.
I know exactly where.
And the information to follow. That's not bad. That's going to be a fun one to now play with.
Yeah, but they're so far back, they can't really capitalize on it. Like, yeah, you've seen where all of them are, but there's plenty of time to rotate over. The big thing is, where's this Brimstone ult going to come out from?
And that's just the question. Taimou's got to be ready for what's coming his way. That's 4 players through heaven. They've got a bit of a slowdown, but now they're pouring in, literally like a waterfall. Doesn't hit the shot he needs, and now's in danger. A 1-for-1 trade. I feel he could have done more, but that's not bad. It'll do for now to keep his team, at least in a competitive scenario. 3v3 retake time. Not a great deal of utility on deck, but maybe they can make something out of this.
We'll see. Slow orbs to just deny re-peeks into the angles. Shock dart towards the back, doing a bit of damage. 1 more comes in. Not enough. Not strong enough connections. And still not a single peek out of the Turkish defense trying to hold onto this spike. Here it comes. Good shot from Qraxs. There's 1 more in the back left. Oh, he's got that Riku. Now 1 more to find. It's over in the staging area. He's got them pinned down. Even a revive available. There's the kill. But there's no time. I don't even think it's possible. No, certainly not.
I don't know.
No.
It was close. It was close.
It was not.
The round overall, even just getting it started correctly, is a huge bit of impact. This is an adjustment, though, from Taimou here. Switching up towards middle, expecting the peak, and actually doesn't land the shot he wanted. And the trade out in mid's not great for the defensive side. The attackers can overwhelm sites, even obviously with an even number. As the wall goes up, the revives coming on both sides.
At the exact same time as well. Rip is looking for the peak on top of the wall. It's not going to come in. 3 defenders here in B Heaven, and now they've got to change their positioning. So all that aggression, it just leads to Sage ults being burned. No real consequences for the actions early on.
And again, don't write Turkey off just yet. 7-1, it looks condemning, but if they get the rest of these rounds, perfectly good half. That's what we got to look at, is now this is where it matters. You can't just rest on your laurels here. Jesmund going to be under some scrutiny again. Did not expect the player, but outdoes Mites, which is very surprising. Mites was pretty pivotal on that previous map, but has been kind of outplayed here. Taimou now played in. Good kind of roaming aggression from Taimou. I like that. Was in middle. Now over here. Gets the pick. Needs to be careful re-peeking that, but goes back in for Qraxs. And there's 2 more. More information, more picks, and more problems for the Turkish squad.
Ooh, hello. Yeah, you feel pretty useless when your teammates just get absolutely destroyed like that. 6 seconds left. All he can do is save. 8th round for Finland. Turkey having a real tough time on offense, which, as you've said, is to be expected on a map like this. And that ult's going to go to waste as well. That was towards mid. No one's peeking it. There is the Brimstone ult. It's been saved for 4 rounds or so, and it's going to hit absolutely no one. It does 0 damage. Riku with a double kill in the back of the B bomb site is going to make this almost impossible. Flashbang is perfect. So blind. Triple kill for Nixoon. 9-1. And that is textbook B defense.
God damn. Here we go. Counter wall. Up it goes. And Rip does very well. 2 big shots off the back of that. He needed that too.
And the Cypher got a kill. However, the spike is so far back. This is still recoverable. Jet's going to have to pick that up and book it to the B bomb site where his teammates are, or could actually go towards A if he really wanted to be clever. That's a big risk, though. So instead, we're just going to wait and see. Sova with an ult, Raze with an ult.
Oh, lordy. Let's see if it works out. Not this time. Bit of a misplay on that. Not to the quite correct side, but definitely going to stop them being able to kind of lead the side. They're all stacked in the same corner, and there's an ultimate on Jesmund. Oh. If that goes into that back corner, Jason, that's going to be obscene.
He's got a recon dart as well.
Please. Please. Jesmund, just bang in there, bud. Get the rocket launcher out and give him the big one. Oh, he's being so clinical, so smart. Don't be smart. Just fly in. Here we go. Time to find out. How many will it get? Mites. It doesn't get anyone. No.
We've been so denied. So denied. Every other situation.
Oh.
two of them still have full
old age. Mites. Oh. Look at this aggression. They're pushing this. 2 players are pushing this. And sadly for Nixoon, he's been kind of severely smothered over towards middle. Try to make something happen. Not going to be the case. This double stack towards Heaven's going to need some support, and it looks like Jerax is on the way to try and do exactly just that. Now here comes the play off the back of it. Riku's there, Taimou's there, Taimou falls, the 4-man play comes through. There's no stopping that. That train's there, but around the back, if he'd seen that spike, there could have been maybe something.
Oh, there's a wall right on the other side of that smoke, so Sova's got to go the long way around. There is also the Cypher cam to watch the flank. And the Roomba's going to give it up anyway. So this should be, I mean, you said 3 is the bare minimum. Turkey's going to get the bare minimum.
Yeah, for now, I'll be excited to see once it's, the Turkish team's side to, try and run away with it on that defense. I think that's more the fun concept for me is, how well can they play it? Is this just how the maps actually play between 2 even teams, or is it actually not the case? Is this just not a comfortable map for the Turkish squad?
Everyone has come to the B side of the map, to the middle and B. Nice recon bolt to give information, at least of the retreat, but it just feels like they're getting lured into a trap. There's the slow. That's going to do absolutely nothing. Good entry from everyone on Finland. They have cracked open the B bomb site despite the stack.
I'm wildly surprised that worked out. It felt like everything was going against the Finnish team. The Turkish team had that like wrapped up, and Mitez, he stops the plant. That's big. That's spike loose, and now Turko's got the cross. This is a really nice turn of events. Maybe the Turkish team can build back into this. Taimou's going walkabout, so he walks right in towards him. Nixoon on the trade, and now Mitez left in the 1v1.
Oh, there's the peak. Good win from Mitez. Nixoon almost.
Why are they going for here? For now, you'll see the Turkish squad with a pretty good purchase and pretty much nothing actually on the other side. Seeing very few pistols or anything else. So for now, it looks like the Finns are trying to get through towards ropes. A little bit of utility put down, but not much else.
Oh, there's another flashbang to just allow them to attack this A bomb site and try desperately to get the spike planted. There is a player inside of the site though, that's Qraxs. He's got the first kill. After that, another one. Jesmund comes out from heaven. And now these last two players are stuck. There's no access to the bomb site. Everyone is rotated over. It's just a matter of finding your preferred way to go out. Headshot for Mitez. And it'll be 9-5. Still in the favor of Finland, but Turkey getting started well on defense. An arrow for the upper recon, but he's given that up. Aggression. Oh, so many SMGs about to turn the corner. There's a third one. They didn't expect that, and Mitez has done more than you'd hope. And that's a way to negate the advantage of those rifles. Push up close. It's risky, but it's paid off. A 2-on-2 is a very winnable scenario.
Now, Spike's going to go down on the corner. We're going to see long rotation from the Cypher and a hold from Turko. Turko's going to wait until you see Cypher get up there. Cypher could potentially get a better gun as well. They could work back in with a slightly better weapon, which they've got. Vandal now to hand. They could maybe trade that across, get a Phantom as well. Both these players, though, switching to CT. That's quite unique.
Yeah, and actually they've put themselves out of sight of the bomb. They can't actually stop the defuse. They'll have to push towards the bend, the elbow. There we go. That's a good kill of the ult, a good trade. Still 2 alive, and they've managed this very well despite some of the struggles. Another recon dart is going to give away his position. He's off it. Phoenix is going to slow play, and now it's all kind of gone out of the hands of Turkey. Now, they've actually, in my opinion, succeeded in this round. They've gotten 4 kills, maybe a 5th with the bomb explosion. Yes. Even in victory.
It's certainly the avenue of approach, right? Everything's kind of working right for the Turkish squad here. 5-10, this is what we mean about this map. Like, yes, of course, it's defensive-sided, but, you know, everyone gets a go on the defense, so it's all good. It kind of equals out. Mitez, nice pick towards Riku in middle. That's a good show of force to start with.
Yeah, but they're already crossing up. I hope he has the communication. 1 error and you're in some trouble. Turn of the corner. It's nice and slow. Jesmund even showed a little bit of leg first before fully committing. Ooh, and not another one. He was trying to line that up through the corner of the wall. Good find from Nixoon. 1 player left at this A bomb site. It's going to be raised. They need that trade, and they've gotten it. The wall to allow safety for Phoenix to cross in towards heaven.
Now we have to see if it all comes together. Paura on the way around. All coming through. Oh, Nixon's got rip. This is scary times now. Paura, you're going to do the same thing. The flash was just a little too late. Paura on the corner, and we're back to looking at a 2v1. Jerax on 1v2 to face off against. He's going to probably get the first hit. Beautiful shot. He's got his ultimate, but does he find the second? No steps, no sound, no information given. Expecting heaven, but might receive hell. Looking on the corner. He got it right. He got the prediction right. But the shot come through for Turko, and that's going to be another on the board for Team Turkey.
He had the read right, but I don't think he was super confident in it. You could see him just pulling out a dart right before he got killed, so I don't think...
Location reveal. Ooh. This is a big ultimate to be using here. How is that not a kill? There we go. Okay, game on, but popping your ultimate here, you're expecting a little bit more out of this, potentially. A rip up above is saying no. Precision above all. This man is looking good. And they're just the last man to be removed. Rip makes it look easy.
Yeah, very, very easy. And even a revival for the economy. So Turkey feeling good. Even pulling their teammates back from the dead just so they can have extra money, shoring up that. And this is unique. I don't know if Finland attack has seen this kind of a defense, but I think they're going to be happy. There's no one in B Heaven being aggressive whatsoever, so a chance for this Phoenix ult to at least get 1. He's popped something. There's the kill onto the clone, so now they have the position of 1. They know there's got to be a second as well. Camera to gather information. Turko with a peek. There's a good trade, and everyone has gotten back in time. Turkey has rotated just at the right moment.
the fallback plan is trying to get towards A, lean on Taimou's positioning to maybe open up an opportunity for yourselves. This bait, it's not working. They're not really falling for it. Maybe they are. Oh, no way. No way did that little random shooting actually work out. That's crazy. Spike, is it... Did they leave
I think
it
he
too
got
late?
it. I didn't hear the
Did he get it in time?
sound. I think he did.
No,
Oh,
he didn't.
no.
Too late.
Very reliant on these retakes being successful is this Turkish defense.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite surprising. I don't know what gave them so much of an idea that this was all in here. Now, it's going to put Raze in a good position to potentially catch flanks through mid, so ropes get secured, which allows them to kind of focus towards CT a little and Heaven, but a bit unfortunate for the Turkish side, if I'm honest. A misread here or there has really cost them a good step into this round. The retake, hey, it's got potential. We've got ultimates, we've got utility, but they need the starting point. That's it. Mites finds one. That's going to be Jerax down, and now the push comes in from Mites. Just going to lead the way by sheer force alone, but Nixoon and Riku combining going to shut this down already. It's not looking so hot, and Taimou's play from hell is going to be really hard to handle. Rip, still looking for room, still looking for opportunities, not going to get much more, and it's the first... I don't want to say like the first convincing round back. 2 more rounds and it's a GG, right? So there's the big case to this. So it's a lot of mistakes could potentially happen. Wall goes up. They're all kind of looking this way, but the spike is over by Taimou. Again, this is a bit of a fake here. And it could be a double pump. I'm not sure. We need to see where that spike goes.
He spotted 2 at the B bomb site. That's going to be the question. That means that the mid can be the aggressor because there surely is only 1 in B heaven. And now, even with 2 defenders still at the B bomb site, there's 2 different locations. Cypher's got to try and come up these ropes to shore up this part of the attack. He's going to get aggressive, wants to clear things out. Oh, flash in hand. There's still 1 more. And there's the move. There's the ult. And there's the kill from Jesmund. 1 more nade to make sure nobody can peek into him. They need to find the sole defender. What a response from Rip. That was such a quick reaction.
Everyone knows Rip's aim is perfect, but they need more than that just now. We've got 2 players coming back in from CT. Mites has popped the ult. It's time to go. They need to make this work. Spike goes down. This retake has to be good. Maybe follow the bot in. Let's see. They both got ultimates. Qraxs gonna use theirs now. Pop in. Let's see what they can get. Swiftly across. That was sick, but now it's Mites' turn. Didn't get the kill he wanted. His timing with the shutdown. And as much as I loved the idea of that, it was to be a long road back. Yes, they did the first starting blocks, but it is a long, long step. Now, Jesmund already going to find Turko. It's not a good start. And there's Qraxs stopping Nixoon, but the position's noted by Mites in perfect support. Nice play towards Jesmund. The recon bolt hits, but they know there's more pressure coming their way. Those upper ramps are going to get flooded with players if they're not careful.
Oh, nice shot from Taimou. Rotating right into the crosshair. 3-on-3, and everyone is at this bomb site. Everyone is here in A heaven or in the site itself. 1 Raze just tucked into a corner. He's got no support. They could come in at any moment, and none of his teammates can stop it because they feel pinned down by the op on Taimou.
Rez in. Could be for bait. Almost had it on the leg shot. Rip there, going to find Riku, but... I mean, for now, it's still back to the same scenario with some information noted. Ultimate used to buy some more time. 35 seconds. They're hindering this. This is good work from the Turkish squad. They're slowing it down. They're making them have to work for this win if they want it right here, right now. Taimou, step by step getting closer. 1 shot left on this. Has to reload after, but he wants this. He wants to get it while he can. And they're just holding 20 seconds. They've got rounds to play with now. It's a different scenario for the Turkish squad. They're just mounting the pressure.
The fact that no one peeked into Taimou again has got to be so frustrating. They must clear this player. It's going to be a peek surely from Heaven. What a huge win from Jesmund. Good follow-up peek from Rip and Paura. Oh, but the spike is down. He does have it. He tapped it. He faked it. But there's no time to actually get this kill. He didn't peek aggressively enough.
Combo. Lot of, look over here, look at this, give me attention. Taimou's going to get some freedom, though. He's going to get the fight that he might want over by A. Mites' AWP has already found Nixoon, though. That's that mid-presence noted. Now we've got to be careful because Taimou's up towards rafters. They're very close by to each other. Keep your eye on the kill feed for that. It's going to be Mites again. Good work from the Turkish squad. Controlling 2 fights on 2 fronts. This man's AWP is everywhere.
He's a beast. He's having such a sick performance. Nice tag from the Cypher cam. Although they're both equally spotted. Behind the wall, again, a follow-up comes in. This Cypher, Paura, he's got a lot of work to do, but for the moment, he can just play it passively. The spike is way far back, so any kills on this B site feel like they don't really matter quite yet at this point. Ult coming in from Sova. He's going to get 1 kill, but Rip already found his teammate, and it's a 4-on-1. He goes back to get the spike. He's got 40 seconds, but there's no real chance here.
Jerax, show me the money. Show me the money. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Oh. It's not the start you wanted. But for the bigger picture, for the Turkish team here, 4 alive is really good. Solid rounds are what you need. You need to kind of just keep that, like, confidence building, right?
Yeah, while he saves this out, can we take a look at the cash flow, the money?
That would be
of some
awesome.
sort?
That tab.
That'll be a huge question for Finland. I mean, if they have to kind of save this next round or kind of half buy, then you have to feel Turkey is going to be feeling very, very good about, forcing an OT. They'll be 10 to 12, but against a save, you have to think, 11 to 12. That's the hardest part about all this.
Oh, Mita. No! That's the first miss. We haven't seen that yet. And Mitas is in so much trouble. All that utility coming down towards him, and he's done so well. He's still fighting. He took one with him, but he felt as though that's the first time we've seen a flaw with his play, because until that point, he's been absolutely excellent. But the support's here, but Taimou's got himself an operator, and that's a dangerous look for any team.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Yeah, this is great. This is awesome from Finland. They get the 2-for-2 trade. That's perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. And now slow it down, readdress across the map. And again, remember, if Finland has caught the fact that Turkey loves over-rotating, they love bringing all the bodies together towards one side.
Here we go. Paura, it's on you. Good utility usage. The 3-man peak takes one with him. We're still in an even situation, 2-2. They haven't left heaven just yet. You can see Rip watching the cross, and Rip has been good. Crisp accuracy, crisp aim. And now Turko on the peak. Nicely timed from heaven, but down to the 1v1. HP is low on Sova. Oh, Turko just about holding it off. And this could be going from the Finnish team. Get aggressive towards middle. They're pushing that pressure fast. They've already seen that there's one there. They're going to know the walls. Definitely not from Jet, but now this play coming in. They've worked this out. Look at heaven. They've already got their players on the side. Oh, no. Has this gone wrong at the final moment? Mites goes down. Riku waits, looking around, tries to find the player. One towards CT. Call is made. Utility put down, and the spike is on the site.
Oh, this is crazy. What an opening found and forced by Finland. Spike planted just now. Oh, great kill from Paura. Now all of a sudden there's that Cypher ult coming into play. That's going to help out massively. All locations are revealed, and Turkey knows everything. Flashbang Nixoon might want to reposition himself.
Yeah, so far so good for Jerax. At least going to find Paura, but there's still more to be going. 2 from CT. Plenty from heaven. Here we go. Revive's coming out. This is going to be the big retake. It's got to happen fast. Nice flash. 2 players blind, but Rick comes out the better. But somehow, Jerax and Riku combined. They shut it all down. What a loss at the end for Turkey after such a comeback. But Finland, leaving to the last moment, boys.